Danica, Jimmy Johnson was in here this morning talking about the learning curve for drivers who come to NASCAR from other circuits. Where do you think you are on that curve at this point, and how much better do you expect to do after you've done it a couple of years?
Well, that's, you know, this is my second full year in NASCAR, and it's in the Cup Series, so it's definitely jumping in the deep end on some level. I'm grateful that I was recommended to do nationwide before Cup. I think that was a very good idea. But you talk about the curve, and the curve is different for everybody. I think on some level I feel like, at times I feel like I'm ahead of it, and at times I feel like I'm behind it. And that's just because the curve is different for everybody. And I don't know at what point in time it kind of flattens out you and you are where you are, but it's not yet. And I know that from my perspective, I definitely feel like I'm feeling the car better, and I think that over time being able to feel the car better is going to result in a car that's set up for me, which allows me to be able to drive harder, faster, be better. And so that's kind of what I'm learning now, is the feelings about the car. I mean, shoot, if I got tight off the corner last year or any other time I drove the car before, I would have said it's just tied off. I would have had no idea the splitter was coming out. Now it just seems very simple and straightforward to me. So these are just things you learn over time. And there's no set amount of time in which it takes to flatten that curve out, but it will someday. I have no idea when.
Other questions? Gentlemen here on the front row, and then we'll go to the young lady here in the blue.
Danica, not to harp too much on the Kyle Petty thing, but what do you think it will take you to do to maybe the small percentage of naysayers that you still have to kind of silence them? Is it win? Is it come away with the top 10 finishes? What is it that you have to do?
You really think that I will silence naysayers? That's the answer. You don't. I'm sure every driver has them too on some level. You don't. There are going to be people that believe in you and people that don't. And you put yourself, or you surround yourself with people that believe in you. And that's what matters.